Hey everybody, how you doing? It's a great day today, and I am really very excited. My name is Christian, and the host of Money Talk. And today, I just want to share some very important facts with you, which I know that is going to definitely impact you. Is going to definitely inspire you. I want to talk about something very quickly: um, building assets versus building liabilities, and when is the best time to start. Okay, building assets versus building liabilities. When is the best time to start? We live in a world today um, that so many people are going through a lot when you have to talk about finance. When you look, and some of those people, we hear things like pensioners are crying, pensioners are, and you see men in 70s and their 80s, they are on the street being tear gassed by the police when they are carrying out their protests about the government not paying their pension. Now we have lots of people who are in their late, and the late, what you can call the heydays are over. Some of these guys are now in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, and it's as if they are still working. They can't even afford to retire. You understand what I'm saying? And why is that? Because they suddenly found out that all the years they have just built liabilities instead of assets. What is an asset? Robert Kiyosaki said an asset is anything that adds money into your pocket. A liability is anything that removes money out of your pocket. That's one of the most simplest definitions of assets and liabilities that I have ever seen. And it's very simple, and you can actually leverage on it. All right. So, when is the best time to start? The best time to start is to start when you are still young. If you are listening to me right now and you are in your late 20s, okay, and getting to your 30s and your 40s and even maybe your 50s, this is the best time to start developing your asset base. This is the best time to start building those assets that your children and your children will live to remember you for. We live in a world today where parents um, are looking up to their kids to bail them out financially. If a father will be sending his child to school and he said, go to school, study, to make sure you graduate so you can get a good job, because the family is depending on you. You understand? So letting the child know that, listen, we don't have, this is, we are depending on you. We have become dependent. We have become, we have become your success. If you don't do good, if you don't graduate, if you don't get a good job, we are sunk. But what did the Bible say? The Bible says a father is to leave inheritance for the children's children, not even for the children, the children's children. But in today's world, you know, um, the education about money and the education about assets is not being taught. So many people don't even know what an asset is. All right. And what happens in the heydays, in their early years of working while they are generating income, they spend the majority of that income spending it on liabilities, buying things that do not add income, that cannot produce income. And what happens is that several years after, they find out that, listen, um, it's like the lights are out. I'm 60, I'm 70 years old, I'm 80 years old. I can't retire. I still have to come to work every single morning. I still have to resort to this security man job. Why? Because I've got to take care of my kids. I want to talk to you about something very important, and why I decided, 5 reasons why I decided to start building assets in gold. Okay, 5 reasons why I decided to start building assets in gold, and why you should consider doing that. Now, if you are not doing that, if you are not looking at gold as an investment right now, then you are really, really missing out on something huge. Okay, gold has over the years been proven to be one of the most important means of preserving wealth. Okay, you look through the Bibles, you will see that each time the Israelites went to war, each time they went out to defeat whatever country or whatever nation they went in, one of the assets that the Lord instructs them to take out of that nation is gold. Why? Because it's a measure of preserving wealth. It has become something that preserves wealth all over, and is one of the most best kept secrets of the truly wealthy. The truly wealthy invest and they leave their assets in gold. I want to give you 5 reasons. One of the major reasons why I decided to start building my asset base in gold. And why you should start building, especially if you are listening to me now, you are still working, you are 30, you are 35, maybe even you are 20 something. I mean, who knows, you can someone may be listening to me right now and you are there's you could be 20 something and you have the financial IQ of somebody who is 30. I mean, who says that you can be a multi-millionaire in when you are 20s? But let's say you are 20, you're in your late 20s, you are 30 or 40 or 50, and you are listening to me right now, or this is one of the most important messages that you can ever hear. Start building your assets in gold. Start building your assets in gold. And I'll let you know exactly why I decided to look at this. Number one, reasons why you must start building your assets in gold is that gold is one of those means of preserving wealth. Okay, it has a long history over the years as an amazing way to preserve wealth. Okay, I mean, it doesn't lose value. It's one of those things that doesn't lose value, and I'm gonna prove it out to you. So it's a sure way, is an amazing way to preserve wealth. If you have gold today, you can barely hit your chest and say, listen, even in 20 years to come, even in 50 years to come, if I have gold, okay, I still have money because I can always liquidate it at any time and generate cash. Number two is that gold is a liquid asset. Okay, what do I mean by it being a liquid asset? A liquid asset means that you can always sell your gold. Okay, gold is highly sought after. Okay, I mean, why do you think when armed robbers hit up and they are searching you, one of the most important things they search for is if you've got a gold watch, you've got a gold necklace, if you've got a gold ring. Why? Because they know that those things are highly sought after. They can easily be converted to cash. Okay, at any time, anybody can be broke today. Okay, I mean, and women understand this, and that's one of the reasons why our mothers in those days, they open up their boxes, and you see boxes of gold necklaces, gold things that they invested in. And when push comes to shove, it looks as if finances are going down. What do? They reach out for that and quickly dispose them, and they have their money in their hand. Why? Because gold is one of those assets that you can easily sell. It's a liquid asset. You may not be able to do that easily with, if you've got shares. I mean, if you invested in shares and you need cash, like right now you want to liquidate it, you got to send a notice to your stockbroker. There will be time for them to go through. There will be time for them to check whether they should do it or not. It's going to take a while. Same thing with real estate, but gold is not that way. Everybody, there's someone somewhere who wants to buy gold. I mean, if you don't even know, you take it to your goldsmith and the person will buy it off right off. So gold, number two, is that gold is a liquid asset. Number three is that gold is highly sought after. It's a highly sought after metals by many industries. Okay, it's highly sought after. I mean, there's no way you cannot be able to see somebody who needs gold. So if you begin to preserve your asset, okay, remember I said asset is something that adds money to your pocket. If you begin to invest your money right now in gold, it means that in the few years to come, you are definitely going to have money on demand. Why? Because gold is highly sought after. Number four reason is that the prices of gold over the years have continued to rise. In fact, what we've noticed is that it looked as if in times of trouble, in recessions and times of economic turmoil, where it seemed that prices are dropping, the prices of gold kept moving high. The price of gold kept moving high. And I'll give you a practical example. In the year 2000, the price of 107 kg of gold was $1 million. Meaning that in the year 2000, that's the year 2000, you need $1 million for you to be able to purchase 107 kilogram of gold. 107 kilogram of gold. Now, back fast forward to 2016, which was just last year, 2016. Today, you need $1 million to purchase 27 kilogram of gold. Okay, look at that. In 2000, which was just 6 years ago, $1 million could purchase 107 kilogram of gold. 2016, that same $1 million, $1 million, why am I calling it $1 million? That same $1 million can only purchase 27 kilograms. Why? Because gold is in limited quantities. Okay, gold is in limited quantities. As people keep mining, as gold is being dug out, the mining reserve of gold is completely depleting, and as it continues to become more and more limited, the prices continue to increase. So what $1 million could buy, the gold that $1 million could buy in 2000, there's a drastic change in what that same money can buy in 2016. And I'm just talking about last year. What of, I mean, only God knows probably this year, 2017, how much gold you, I mean, if you had $1 million right now, maybe you may only be able to purchase just 20 kilograms of gold. You see that? So what will happen in 10 years time? What will happen in 15 years time? Maybe $1 million can now purchase 5 kilograms of gold. So if you begin to invest your money right now in gold, okay, one of the things that you're going to discover is that you are investing in something that will pay you massive return. So I just giving you 5 reasons why I decided to look at gold more than any other investment. I mean, there used to be a time when shares was it. Okay, there used to be a time when, I mean, recently right now we've got treasury bills, and the best you can get from treasury bills is just 18%. But with what I discovered, because when I saw this about gold and I got to learn about how to invest in 24 karat gold, I discovered a huge opportunity gives you the ability to invest in 24 karat gold for just 10% of the cost. You see that? 10% of the cost, and what's your return on investment? More than almost 100%. Almost 100%. So these are one of the 5 reasons why. Number one is that gold is in limited quantity. Number two is that gold is a liquid asset. Number three is that gold is always in high demand. It will never run out. Number four is that the price is constantly increasing. I just gave you a practical example. Between 2000 and 2016, you could see how much price, how much gold, how much value gold has attained just between the space of 6 years, while everything was going down. And then number five is that gold is demanded by major industries. Now, when I discovered this, I saw it as a huge opportunity to start looking at gold as a means of investment, and it has been incredible. And in my search for viable opportunities on how we can invest, okay, start putting in some money inside gold, I found SwissGolden. SwissGolden Corporation is a huge European company that gives you the ability right now to invest in 24 karat gold, ladies and gentlemen. 99.9% 24 karat gold. Okay, and you can invest in 24 karat gold right now, and you are investing really for just 10% of the cost. So that means that what you're actually buying, by the way, Swiss Golden is a huge online platform that they deal in buying and selling of gold, and they opened up their market right now for investors to come in and invest in 24 karat gold. And the sweetest part of them, you are only required to pay just 10% of the cost. So for 53 gram of gold, for instance, I'm only required to pay 10%. And then they developed a huge marketing system that they said if you work the marketing system, you'll be able, and generate the required volume, you'll be able to pay for your volume will be able to pay for the remaining 90%. Okay, and we have lots of people here in Nigeria, lots of people in different parts of the world. If you're listening to me right now and you are in Africa, okay, this is a huge opportunity for you to invest in gold and earn in foreign currency. The beautiful thing about what we've got with Swiss Golden is that your earnings are paid in euros. You understand what I'm saying now? Your earnings are paid in euros. And like I constantly say, if you are doing anything right now in today's world, especially with the recession going on and different challenges going on in several African countries, especially for our brothers who are in Africa or in different parts of the world right now, and you are not earning in hard currency, then I mean you need to relocate. Swiss Golden is a huge opportunity for you to sit down here in Nigeria, in Ghana, Botswana, Lesotho, South Africa, Kenya, Madagascar, whatever country you are, even in Europe, in America, wherever, Asia, and earn in euros. Okay, now what's required for just a minimum investment of 740 euros? You have an investment system that pays you with with an income potential of 1,890 euros. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Just 740 euros one-time investment. You have gold invested. You have your gold bullion account open for you with UBS in Switzerland. And listen, guys, you can actually request for your gold. Your gold can actually be shipped to you anywhere in the world, 24 karat, whatever it is. And if you want to turn it into cash, SwissGolden will pay you and wire that money straight to your account anywhere in the world for just for just that investment. Okay, so I want to encourage someone out there, even if you don't want to join us in Swiss Gold, if you don't want to join us in what we're doing, if you don't, even if you are not interested in what we have said, start looking at gold as a means of investment. Okay, start looking at gold as a means of investment. Start eliminating and reducing your liabilities and start building up your asset base. Sometimes a lot of young people say, oh, I don't have money to, I know about real estate as an investment method, but I don't have the huge capital to go into real estate development. You can start with gold. Start with this opportunity and then build up your asset base, build up your income. And the income from gold can actually start funding your real estate dreams. Okay, so that by the time you get to 60, 70, and the beautiful thing about it is that you can still be working and while you are investing. This is an investment. There's no selling required. This is not a Ponzi. Nobody's asking you to go market anything. Nobody's asking you to do any auto ship or whatever it is. This is a one-time investment. We teach you, we train you, walk you through the system, and I can guarantee you this is one of the best thing you can ever do for yourself. In years to come, your kids we remember you for this. Your kids will be excited that you took this step, and you're going to do exactly what the scripture said, leaving wealth for not just your children but for your children's children. Take action. All right, don't be like a young person who is going to go freight away his life. Remember, time doesn't come back. Take action and start doing something about building wealth. If you want to be a part of us in SwissGolden, the details are below this video. Please reach out to me. Okay, the WhatsApp number is there and on my website is there. You can reach out to me. You can visit the website to see practical on the website right now. There's a practical video. There's a video of one of our partners who received her gold. All right, we said that this company delivers 24 karat gold. We meant what we are saying. So if you go to that website now, you can get you can watch the video. It's a very short video about the lady, one of our partners in Ireland, who just received her 24 karat gold shipped to her in her home in Ireland. That is just incredible. And then you can input your details. The website will ask you for your name, email address, and phone number. Please put your details and click on the submit button or on the send me button. Just click on the button and check your email in about maybe 5-10 minutes to receive a free report which I wrote. I called it the 90 days to a million report. It shows you step by step of everything you need to know about what we are doing here in SwissGolden and how we are building a new generation of asset building young people, and of course business entrepreneurs around the world who are tired of chasing money up and down, who want to really build an asset that will generate them passive income so that they can be able to bequeath a good life and live it out for their children's children. I look forward to connecting with you, and remember, money truly talks. Start building your assets in gold. All right, start building your assets in gold. Gold is the Bugatti now. Gold is a new investment. Okay, shares have failed. Treasury bills aren't paying well. Real estate, you need a lot of money to get in, but right now gold is the easiest way for you to get started, build up your income, and of course build up your assets in real estate. And remember, no matter what you do, start building assets, reduce the liabilities, and build assets. Have a blessed day.